Shot of Shari time. So this is going to be all about active surrender, and I am a case study for this week. I've been fighting off autoimmune stuff for most of my life, and we've finally hit a point where I think it's starting to let go. So I did a post yesterday about understanding that enduring through something is not just surviving it, but also making it your crowning glory. Understanding that within the struggle, you're enduring what's going on, whether it's in life, in business, in your body, in your relationships, because you know there's something greater. You're working towards something that's worth the pain. So we all know it. If you want to lose 10 pounds, the first day you go to the gym, you're not going to see results. You're probably going to feel worse at the end of the day, and you're probably going to feel pretty clunky and primal about it. But the more you stick to it, the habit builds, your confidence around it builds, and then the results start happening. But the key is that the confidence and the skill builds before the results. And that's really hard for us to stick to in our lives. We like instant gratification. We like to know that if we decide something, the minute the decision is made, the action happens. But it doesn't work like that. The growth happens in the surrendering the time it's going to take, in surrendering what you used to think was true that is no longer true, and giving yourself the rest time when you need it and the push time when you need it, and understanding that it doesn't make you weak or strong if you choose one or the other, because everyone actually needs both. So yesterday I was flatlined. I hadn't slept in 3 days due to all my supplements starting to kick in and my body starting to reject all the old ways it was going, which is pretty scary because, as you guys can tell, I'm slightly energetic. And in that energy, my mind is always pushing my body much further than it can go. And my body finally pushed back. And I had to surrender. I had to cancel client calls. I had to be okay with the fact that I was going to be a little rushed with my stuff for my workshop next week in Manchester. And I had to just give myself no option of resting. I rested the whole day, and I was shaking a lot, and I did a lot of meditation, and I read and I journaled and I relaxed, and I just gave myself something that I tell every single one of my clients to do, but I rarely do it for myself because I'm so busy wanting to help more people, I forget to turn the story on myself sometimes. So obviously I feel a little better today, as you can tell from my energy. I slept last night, I'm back in my game, and to be honest with you, I'm more on today than I have been for a long time because I surrendered instead of trying to control how this was going to look. And I thought that I gave up a lot of my control stuff, which we all have, but I see where, it shows up in some areas of life and we can be wide open in other areas. But it's really about finding the clues and being on a scavenger hunt to find out what pockets you haven't cleaned up, where else the work is need to be done, whether it's emotional, it's physical, with other people, with yourself, with your big vision for your life, and make sure that you're being as diligent in your day-to-day as you are about the big stuff you want to get done, because otherwise you get lost in the minutia and you don't surrender because you're so busy micromanaging yourself and your life. So today, in non-micromanage moment, I want to wish you guys a great weekend and let you know that in the surrender, there's actually a tremendous amount of strength that gets you your energy back far more than stretching that one last nerve that you have. Hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow.